The Hoenn Tour 10-kilometer eggs. They've got the Gen 3 regionals in them. And apparently during the Las Vegas event, they made a mistake with the egg hatching bonus thingy, so they gave it to everybody who purchased that for the global event. So I thought, let's take advantage of that for this global event and see how many shinies we can get. I've got 4 10-kilometer eggs right here. I should have 6, but I guess they decided to hatch out of order. Number 1 is a Tropius. I should also mention that I did have a batch of 8 before this, but it decided to hatch without showing, so whatever. This one's gonna be a Torkoal. I would love to hatch one of those shiny. Number 3 is another Torkoal. And the 4th and final egg of this little batch is going to be another Tropius. But I do have 2 right here that say they're about to hatch, so we'll see what they turn into. And there they are. All right, cool. Number 1 is gonna be another Torkoal. And I've been seeing a few people with the actual extra bonus thingy getting extra shinies, so there's another Torkoal. All right, well, love that theme. Let's just get a shiny one. Our next batch is a full batch of 9 of them, which brings us up to 15 in this video so far. Let's see this one. It's a, no way. Let's go, shiny Tropius on the first hatch. Let's see if we get 2 in a row. We do not, but that's perfectly fine. I'm so happy with the Tropius. But I've yet to hatch a shiny Torkoal, so hopefully we can do that. But next one's a Relicanth. Number 5, what are you? A Torkoal, there we go. Again, I've yet to hatch one of those on my own, so I would love to do it. So this one right here is the Tropius. Next up, we've got ourselves another Relicanth. And this one's gonna be another Relicanth. I think this is the last one unless I've miscounted, but it's gonna be another Tropius. All right, and we got ourselves a 1069, which is pretty nice, but not great in terms of IVs, but it's one to trade. 7 more 10-kilometer eggs. This should bring us up to 22 eggs. Let's see what happens. Let's get another shiny in this batch. Number 1 is not it, but starts again with the Tropius. Number 2, what are you? Another fish. 3, another fish. I honestly wouldn't mind getting another one of those. Number 4 is a Tropius. 5, come on. Oh, so close. I need that shiny. Number 6 is another fish. And this should be the very final egg, I believe, unless I'm wrong, but this is a Tropius. Yeah, I wasn't wrong, and it doesn't look like we got any hundos, but this one's pretty darn close. I think it's 1109 is the hundo, so that's pretty good. Even though we got 8 eggs here, I'm only counting 7 of them because I'm only doing the 10s in this video. So this should bring us up to 29 eggs hatched. Let's see what happens though. Number 1, please. Oh man, I want to see that shiny so bad out of these eggs. The second one will be a Relicanth. Next up for 3, we got a Tropius. 4 is a Relicanth. 5, what are you gonna give me? A Tropius. Number 6 is another Tropius. This will be the last 10-kilometer egg here. It's going to be another Torkoal. So close. And just for fun, we'll throw the 12 in here. What are you? Oh, a Pancham. Cool. For some reason, 2 of the eggs decided to hatch. So we got a Relicanth and we got a Torkoal. But we do have 4 more that we'll have in a moment, which will bring us up to 35 eggs. And here's the other 4 eggs. Let's see what we get. Number 1 is going to be a Relicanth. Number 2 is another Relicanth. 3 is another Relicanth. All right, we're getting a lot of Relicanths in here. And the 4th egg is going to be a Torkoal. Awesome. 8 more eggs, which means we're at 43 now. Let's see if we get another shiny. I really want one. This one's going to be a Relicanth. You, a Torkoal. 3 is a Reli. Halfway point with number 4 is another Torkoal. 5, what are you? Another Torkoal. 6 is another Torkoal. Lucky number 7, shiny Torkoal. No, Relicanth. And here's the last one, another Torkoal, of course. And none of those are hundos. Let's keep moving. We now have another full batch of 9 here, which means we're at 52 if my math is correct. So hopefully we will get lucky. Last full batch we got a shiny, and we didn't start with 1 this time. And this one's going to be another Torkoal. You know, this is great. I just need 1 more, and I want that 1 more to be shiny. So please be orange. Well, I mean, yellow. Yeah, I guess it was still orange, though. It did listen. Anyways, egg number 4 is a Relicanth. 5, what are you gonna be? Another Reli. 6 is another Tropius. I dare to say it because it's only happened like twice. Lucky number 7 is not shiny or lucky. 8, what are you? A Tropius. And this is the last one of this batch. What do we got? Nothing sparkly. Man, it's been a little bit. Hopefully we can get another one soon. 5 more. This brings us to 57. Number 1, Tropius. 2, Relicanth. 3, Relicanth. 4, Torkoal. And 5 is another Tropius. 8 more eggs. This should put us at 65. I would like to see another shiny, hopefully. It is supposed to be 1 in 64 about, so here we go. There it is. No, but man, I really wish it was. Number 2, we had Tropius. 3rd egg's gonna give us a Relicanth, all right? 1 of each. Halfway point with number 4. Oh my god, another shiny Tropius. Right, but that's good though. It's another shiny. I'm always down. But can we get back to back with number 5? We cannot. 6 is gonna give us a Relicanth. Number 7 is a Torkoal. And here's the last one. Not another shiny. And this is a good Tropius. Wow, a 1095. Is it? Yeah, no, 15, 12, 13. That's not bad at all. Totally down. That's my best one. I'm a little upset. I just had 6 eggs hatch off off screen, like no anything. I was just trying to catch a Latias, you know? And then I came back in, spun a stop, and sure enough, I got an egg, which is not great. But as you can see, we got this one, we got that one, we got that one, but I think the next one's the big one. Nope, not that one. We got a shiny. We actually did hatch a shiny Torkoal, so I'm happy. We actually did do it, but like, man, I wanted to hatch it in front of you guys. I wanted the sparkles and everything. But that is our third shiny hatch in 71 eggs, if my math is correct. So I'm very happy about it. And let's just take a look at its IVs. It's 11, 14, 15. I'm down with that. And then the last hatch was another Tropius, but still, I can't believe we got it. I just wish I got it with the sparkles for you guys. There should be 6 of these, but like usual, some of them got staggered. Let's see what happens. This will bring us up to 77 when the other 2 hatch. Number 1 is another Torkoal. Number 2 is a Relicanth. Number 3 is gonna be another Relicanth. This is the last egg. It is another Relicanth. And these 2 bring us to 77. Let's see number 1. I'm also running low on battery, so I need to be fast with this. And number 2 is gonna be not shiny either. And this is gonna be the final batch of 10-kilometer eggs for day 1. We're gonna still keep going because this should take us up to 85 hatches, and I want to get to over 100. So number 1 is another Tropius. I wouldn't mind getting a shiny Relicanth just so we can get like all of them in one video, but let's see this one right here. It's another Tropius. The 3rd egg will be another Tropius. Okay, there's a theme here, and I thought I was charging the camera, but clearly it didn't go all the way. So number 4, halfway point, is a Torkoal. Number 5 is another Torkoal. 6 is gonna be another Torkoal. Lucky number 7 is a Relicanth. And this should be the last egg for day number 1, another Torkoal. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. And now it's day 2, we've got 6 eggs. This should bring us up to 91 of them, so let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and get that shiny Relicanth in this video. Number 1 is Tropius, but in the end of the day, of course, I wouldn't care if I don't get it because we've had some good luck with these eggs. Number 2, though, is a Relicanth. Number 3, Torkoal. 4 is gonna be another Torkoal. 5 is another Relicanth. And here's the last egg of this little mini batch. It's gonna be another Relicanth. All right, let's keep hatching. These bring us to 98. Let's see what happens. Number 1 is a Torkoal. Number 2 is a Tropius. 3 is gonna be a Relicanth. 4, what are you? A Torkoal. Number 5 is another Tropius. 6 is gonna be a Torkoal. And the last one, lucky number 7, what are you? A Tropius, okay. And this batch will take us to 103 eggs. We have officially surpassed 100 egg hatches, and we've had some decent stuff, but hopefully this hatch is not shiny, unfortunately. I would like to get another shiny. I'm gonna keep going until all my incubators are gone, so that's another Torkoal. Number 3, will you be sparkly? You will not. 4 is gonna be another Torkoal. And the last egg's gonna be another Tropius. All right, no Relicanths at all. 9 more. I love it when we get a full batch of them, but hopefully this one has some sparkles. Number 1 is the Tropius. Number 2 is a Torkoal. 3 is gonna be another Tropius. 4, what are you? Oh yes, let's go. Hopefully it's a female. This one's going to be not a back-to-back, but that's fine. Next up, we've got another Relicanth. I'm really happy we got that shiny, not gonna lie, really happy about it, but hopefully we can get another. I've not gotten 2 in one batch. Not that it overly matters, of course. Getting 1 is perfectly fine, but we're getting a lot of Relicanths. And this egg is going to be another Tropius. That is all of them. Now I can already tell that the Relicanth isn't very good as a 1408, but I want it to be a female because apparently that is a 1 in 8 chance. So having a shiny female is rarer than having a shiny male. So 3, 2, 1, it is a male, unfortunately, but still an extra shiny I can re-roll with somebody. Very glad that we got this thing. We've hatched all 3 shiny regionals in this video alone, and we're not gonna stop here. We still have some more super incubators. I basically just want to wipe out all of my incubators, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Another full batch of 9. Love this. Let's see what happens. A shiny in this one? Well, we got a Relicanth. 2 is gonna be another Relicanth. What about number 3? A Torkoal. I would admittedly like to see the sparkles in that Torkoal. So, number 4 is gonna be another Torkoal. 5 is another, yes, let's go, another Relicanth. That's 2 batches in a row. Love that. And this one is not a back-to-back. I really hope that that Relicanth's a female. Let's see what we get from this egg. Another Torkoal. Next egg is gonna be another Torkoal. You are a Tropius. And this Relicanth is just as bad as the other one. 1402 is not good, but female, please? Nope, another male. Oh well, it's one to re-roll with somebody. I now have 3 of these things, but let's take a look at it. It's, yeah, an 11, 13, 14. 6 more. Let's see what happens. Number 1 is a Trope. 2, Relicanth. 3 is gonna be another Reli. 4 is another Reli. 5, what are you? Tropius. And number 6 is gonna be, oh yes, let's freaking go! I actually got to get the sparkles in front of you guys. Now, is it going to be a decent one? It's okay, 13, 13, 11. But that is our 6th regional hatch this video. And our 3rd one in a row, which is fantastic. Another 9 eggs. Let us see what happens with these ones. Number 1 is a Trope. Number 2 is another Tropius. 3, what are you gonna be? A Relicanth. Number 4, another Tropius. 5 is gonna give us a Torkoal. Number 6 is another Torkoal. 7 is a Torkoal. 8, what are you? Another Relicanth. And this is the last egg of this little batch, and no shiny. Unfortunately, not 4 batches in a row, but that's perfectly fine. And not one of these is a hundo. We've only got 4 this time. For some reason, I got 5 2-kilometer eggs, which was just terrible, but this one's going to be a Relicanth. Next up, we've got a Tropius. 3 is going to be a Torkoal. All right, so 1 of each. But will we have a shiny in here? Let's see it. Bang. Nope, unfortunately not. Here's another batch. Unfortunately, I had one just before this one that decided to hatch off camera, but there was no shinies in it, so it's fine. Let's see what we get from this one. Number 1 is a Trope. Number 2 is going to be a Torkoal. 3 is going to be another Torkoal. Number 4 is another Torkoal. Number 5 is a Tropius. 6 is going to be a Relicanth. 7, what are you? A Torkoal. And the last egg of this batch is another Torkoal. And here is our final batch of eggs that I can do with purely super incubators, but we have gone very hard for this event, and I'm very happy with our results. But let's see what the last 7 give us. Number 1 is a Torkoal. Number 2, another Torkoal. Number 3 is a Relicanth. 4 is gonna give us a Tropius. Number 5, another Torkoal. Number 6, another Tropius. And potentially our last egg of this event is going to be another Torkoal. I might do a couple more, but again, I'm getting very tired. I'm very exhausted, but this one's not bad. This one's like a 98, right? Yeah, 15, 14, 15, that's cool. I am exhausted. We have done 2 days straight of grinding extremely hard the entirety of the event, and we hatched so many eggs. And honestly, the egg counter should be a lot higher than it is, but unfortunately we've had 2 or 3 batches that just decided to hatch off camera, and I chose not to actually include those because obviously you didn't see them. The worst part is I had a whole batch of 9 of them right after the one you just saw, but unfortunately, again, it decided to hatch off screen, which is just great. But I do have 2 more 10K eggs right here, so let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a last minute shiny, but this one is a Relicanth. And also apparently there's a 5-kilometer egg in here. Let's see what this one is. It's a Cacnea, cool. And this is the final 10-kilometer egg of the Hoenn Tour for all of the events, and it's another Relicanth just to wrap it up with. And in total we hatched 6 shinies during this entire time, which is great. We got 2 of each of the regionals, which is fantastic. And I did hatch a shiny Wynot, but I didn't include it in the video yesterday because I thought it was gonna be too difficult to somehow filter out all the other regionals with these ones, so it's okay though. In the end of the day, we got 6 in this video and 7 shiny hatches in total for all of our hatches. But I'm still very down because I want to lucky re-roll some of these. I also have some extras for friends that might not have gotten them. I just loved this event. I think it was perfect. But please let me know in the comments down below, what shinies did you hatch, if any of them, or did you completely avoid the eggs? Please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, you should definitely check out day 1 of the Global Tour right over here. On that note, I hope to see you in the next one.